Hello everyone, my name's Lunchbox and today we're going to be playing a Pokemon type quiz to find out what type of Pokemon I am, meaning like fire, water, grass, electric, ground, that kind of thing. So take our quiz to find out, so let's start. And we have our first question. When you encounter a wild Pokemon, what is your first instinct? Catch it, make it faint, flee, steal its item, inflict a status condition on it, or panic. Now normally in games, it depends what kind of Pokemon it is, but normally my first instinct is to catch it if I haven't already got it. So let's say catch it. Which status condition do you inflict the most? We've got burned, paralysed, asleep, poisoned, frozen, or confused. My favourite, I suppose, would be poison. No. Confusion's a good one, but like putting them asleep is just like the best thing ever. So yeah, let's go for asleep. Which professor would you most want to intern for? Oak, Elm, Birch, Rowan, Juniper, or Sycamore? I don't know who Juniper or Sycamore are because I haven't played them generation games, and I haven't seen any of the anime either, so I honestly don't know. Oak, I suppose he would be a good one to go for. Oak's kind of smart. Elm I've seen or heard is dopey. He's pretty dopey. Birch, if he's from Hoenn, no, because he got himself into shit with a stupid Zigzagoon or something, whatever it was. Rowan, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Ooh, Rowan's I'd say Rowan from Diamond and Pearl. Like got the big mustache. He's good in, yeah, I prefer him. Where would you most want to spend a beach vacation? Cinnabar Island, Cianwood City, Lily Cove City, Sunyshore City, Humalau City, or Coumarine City? I don't know what any of. I don't know what either of them are, but I've seen Sunyshore. It's quite a weird city, quite a unique one. Lily Cove, from the Hoenn region, that'd be pretty nice to stay in. I think that's got a hotel and everything. Cianwood, no, that's the one with the gym. No, that's just an island. That's not even a city. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an island. But it's counted as a city. Or Cinnabar Island, which has hardly got anything on it. So I'd say Lily Cove with the hotel, yeah. But it looks luxurious. Can't even say that word. What's your favourite mode of transportation? Bicycle, the SS Anne using Fly, roller skates, Soar using the Eon Flute, or I'll walk, thanks. In the games, I used to always like bike, but now if I'm playing on like an emulator or something, I say I'll walk. But let's go for bike. Yeah, let's go for bike. Where would you like most to work? Where would you most like to work? Silphco in Saffron City, Goldenrod Department Store, Oceanic Museum in Slateport City, the Orba Mine, Game Freak Headquarters in Castelia City, or Illumio City Cafe. I don't know where any of them two are, because I haven't played them generation games like I said before, so Silphco is a proper like high-end company. It's not run by like Team Rocket or something. I don't know. I wouldn't prefer to work there. Saffron City is a big city. I don't like big cities. Goldenrod, kind of a similar city, but not as bad. It's got the radio tower and stuff. That'd be pretty cool to work. But the Oceanic Museum in Slateport City, now that would be great to work in. So I'm going to say the Oceanic Museum. Which group would you most want to join? Team Rocket, the Elite Four, Team Magma or Team Aqua, Team Galactic, Team Glare, or the Pokemon Fan Club? Right, okay, let's go through them. Team Rocket, definitely not, because they're just a bunch of, I don't know, they're just horrible guys, okay? They're just horrible. The Elite Four would be a great team, although I don't think I would like to join that team, because, like, I don't know, they're kind of like the Elite Four, yet they get beat so many times, so it's like they're not really elite, are they? Team Magma or Team Aqua, neither, because both of them have got, like, I don't know, just different opinions, I guess, and just like I wouldn't prefer either of them. They're both just like ridiculous. Team Galactic, just getting even more ridiculous now. I have no idea what Team Flare is, and the Pokemon Fan Club is just, I don't know. Can't see myself becoming part of the fan club, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna say the Elite Four because at least they are trainers, do you know what I mean? And they just thrive. At least they understand, they have wisdom, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, they're wise, the Elite Four, let's go for them. What do you most like to do in your spare time? Make a movie at PokeStar Studios, battle at the Battle Frontier, compete in the Pokeathlon, perform in a musical, enter a Pokemon contest, or play in the Veilstone Game Corner. Okay, no idea what the PokeStar Studios is. I don't really like the battle at the Battle Frontier, I've never really used it or anything. I don't like the Pokeathlons, like, just, I don't see the point in them, I'm not that type of sporty guy. I wouldn't really perform in a Pokemon musical either, that's just like not me. I'd say either enter a Pokemon contest or I don't know, I don't really play the Game Corner either, so either the Battle Frontier or the contest. Let's say contests, yeah. Let's go for that. Where are there too many Zubat? Mount Moon, Rock Tunnel, Granite Cave, or well, everywhere really. I've got a really itchy leg. Ow. Mount Moon? Mount Moon? Should we say let's say Mount Moon. That's from the first generation. At least we know them. When not playing Pokemon video games, what are you doing? Reading Pokemon comics, eating Pikachu-shaped pancakes, watching Pokemon TV episodes, dreaming about Pokemon, trading card game cards, or playing in a Pokemon League. Well, let's just say watching the TV episodes. I like to watch. Which of these professions would you want to have in the Pokemon world? A bike shop owner, name rater, Rhyhorn racer, milk tank rancher, Pokemon daycare manager, or the department store clerk? I suppose a bike shop owner would just be like so just chilled out and stuff. A name rater was just, I don't know, like, I don't see the point in a name rater, you can just nickname a Pokemon yourself. I wouldn't like to race on a Rhyhorn, I imagine that'd be pretty uncomfortable. Don't like Miltanks, so I'm not going anywhere near them. Pokemon daycare manager, I suppose I could do that. Or just a normal department store clerk, either one of them. I'd say bike shop owner, because it's just so chilled out and stuff, you know, yeah. You don't want to go to work or school today, what's your excuse? We've got a boulder is in your way and your Pokemon don't know strength. A tree is in your way and your Pokemon don't know cut. It's dark out and your Pokemon don't know flash. Some rocks are in your way and your Pokemon don't know rock smash. A sleeping Snorlax is blocking your path. Or an invisible Kecleon is in the way, you think. Okay. I would like to go with the invisible Kecleon because it's just like so out the way and just like it's got a bit of humor to it. I'd say that that's so much better than any of the others. If you were a gym leader, what type of Pokemon would you prefer to have? Ooh, definitely not Grass because I know they were weak to a lot of stuff like Psychic and I think Ground, Fire, Flying, all that kind of stuff. Fire types. A Fire type would be cool. Although I would have to go with either Electric or Dragon. I'd say Electric. I would like to have an Electric Pokemon. I don't know why, but ever since Pikachu, like I love Pikachu, but I wouldn't like to have Pikachu as a Pokemon. I suppose like Elekid, or whatever your name is, like whatever his name is. Ugh. The Electabuzz baby. I'd love to have him as a Pokemon. Or even a Pichu, and then, you know, just tame it. Like, I'd love a Raichu as well, you know what I mean? So, Electric, yeah. Which region would you most want to live in? Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, or Kalos? Okay, because considering I only know the first four, Johto is a really nice place, although Hoenn and Sinnoh, Hoenn is quite a horrible place, Sinnoh is a really nice place. So I'm gonna have to go with Sinnoh. All the beautiful lakes and stuff, it's just so nice. What's your favourite thing about being a Pokemon trainer? Discovering and catching new Pokemon, taking on gym leaders and earning gym badges, confronting evil organizations like Team Rocket, training my Pokemon to become stronger, meeting and battling other Pokemon trainers, or trading Pokemon with friends and new acquaintances. Personally, my favourite thing about being a Pokemon trainer when I'm playing the games is discovering and catching new Pokemon. Yeah, that was like my main thing back in the day. Oh, okay, our type is Flying. I'm a Flying type? Oh, that's pretty cool. You'd be a flying type Pokemon, you'd be free to soar high above the clouds, just watch out for falling rocks. Here's an example of a Pokemon with this type. Okay, I think that's from like the newest generation, so I don't know what type of Pokemon that is, but cool, it looks pretty cool. I think he's fighting and flying, but I'm flying, so that's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of like great flying type Pokemon, you know what I mean, like the 3 legendary birds. You've got like Pidgeot from the first generation, you've got Noctowl from the second, you know, there's so many good flying types, so woohoo, yeah, I'm proud to be a flying type. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll leave the link in the description for this if you want to go and play this for yourselves. Like it says in the top corner, tons of Pokemon fun. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.